guys. Welcome to the Chapter 2 vocabulary list. Well, the first part of it, at any rate. We're going to pronounce these words a couple different ways, I think. As I go through them with you, and I'm not sure why it jumped ahead, as I go through them with you the first time, I'm going to flip each card so that you can see the English definition after you pronounce the Spanish. So I'll say the Spanish, you repeat after me, then I'll flip the card so you can see the English. And then we'll go through the words a second time, just saying the Spanish, and we'll go through it a little bit faster. So that's my plan for this Friday foray into our new list. So off we go. La escuela. El reloj. La pared. La pizarra. La pizarra blanca. La ventana. El libro. El libro de texto. So libro is just book. Libro de texto is specifically a textbook. El bolígrafo. La prueba. La puerta. La computadora. Portátil. La computadora portátil. Computadora is a computer. A computadora portátil is a laptop. Think portable computer. El ratón. El escritorio. El lápiz. El pupitre. And a pupitre is, think about those like where you have the writing surface and the seat attached kind of thing. And an escritorio, which we pronounced a few words earlier, is more of the, you'd have a teacher desk or a desk in an office. Maybe in your home, you have a desk that's a little bit more substantial. So slight difference in those, although technically they're still referring to desks, just two different types of desks. Let's see, skip this ad. Okay, la silla. El salón de clase. El aula. El aula de clase. El mapa. La hoja. La hoja de papel. El iPad. I'm not even going to flip that one. El borrador. La tiza. El marcador. El cesto. La primaria. La secundaria. El colegio. La universidad. La universidad. Definitely a cognate there. We've had a few of those already. La educación. Oh, there should be an accent mark on that. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. In the educación. La educación en el hogar. La educación en el hogar. But like we said in class, it's also very common, and what I've heard as well is just they've adopted the English phrase homeschooling. So we can say that and also be understood. This is the official Spanish for homeschooling, literally education in the home. And add here. La mesa. La lección. La lectura. El proyecto. La carpeta. Definitely a false cognate, right? We want to think carpet, but does not mean carpet at all. La carpeta, a folder, sometimes a binder. And then you'll notice we've got like 3 words here that mean pen. We had el bolígrafo earlier on. Now we've got la pluma and el lapicero. La pluma, el lapicero. Some of this comes down to just region. Different areas, different Spanish-speaking areas have a preferred word. And sometimes it comes down to the type of pen. So el bolígrafo is definitely a ballpoint pen, and often la pluma can refer to more of like a felt tip or what do you call it? More like a calligraphy pen. I can't, it's escaping me, where there's like a flow of ink, if that makes sense. But again, all meaning the same thing essentially. El papel. La luz. And the plural of that, las luces. Notice there's a spelling change. I think I remember mentioning maybe like our first or second day of class that just an interesting little quirk of Spanish is you'll never have an E following the letter Z. And so that's how come if you want to make loose plural, you have to change the Z to a C just because you can't have an E after the Z. So singular, light is la luz with a Z, but plural, las luces. El contenedor. Reciclaje. El contenedor de reciclaje. La tecnología. La computadora, which we've seen before. La impresora. El Wi-Fi or el Wi-Fi. But again, a lot of times I'll pronounce it the way that They do in English. El internet. I'm not flipping that one either. La página. La página web. Página is page. Of course, a web page, or you might just hear me in class tell you to open to a certain página, right? A page. El disco. El disco compacto. A CD, compact disc. El DVD. Oh, look at that. El reproductor. Reproductor. El reproductor de DVD. It's kind of a mouthful, so I'll do it one more time. El reproductor de DVD. That would be your DVD player. El MP3. El video. Got some nice cognates here. La calculadora. Obviously, calculator. El examen. A test. You can also translate it exam, just depending on what's more accurate. El cuaderno. La tarea. Los audífonos. La pizarra digital. Digital. La pizarra digital. Sometimes you might hear this referred to as a smart board. Although I don't know, maybe those are obsolete. Maybe they're just digital boards now. I can mean there is in the singular sense, or there are in the plural. So it depends on context. I means both of those things. El, la, los, las. All of those words mean the, and we call them our definite articles. The is the definite article in English, el, la, los, las in Spanish, and hopefully you're kind of, in the vein here and recognizing we've got masculine, feminine, singular, and plural. So we're going to have gender number agreement when we use these definite articles. And so they'll always mean the, but they have to agree with the noun that they're in front of. Un, una. Those words can mean a, an, or one, depending on context. And I should have indicated they are indefinite articles. That's the grammatical term for them. We've got one more slide here. Unos and unas, these are also indefinite articles, but they are the plural. So un and una, I have masculine, feminine, singular, meaning a, an, or one, my indefinite articles. Unos and unas are both plural, but I have masculine and feminine, and they mean some.